This is Lola Lee Tea. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So I have some exclusive tea for you guys. I have, yes, even more exclusive tea. So this is Chrisean's new fella's second baby mama. I told you about her a few days ago. Chrisean's fella has two baby mamas and he is only 20 years old. Yes, guys, he has two girls and one boy. The second baby mama, her name is Cuban. She agreed to do an interview with me. So Imani is the first baby mama, and you will hear Cuban, refer to Imani throughout this interview. So what I'm going to do tonight is more of a documentary style, story time sort of interview. I gave her the questions and then she, recorded the responses back for me. So Cuban tells us how she first came to meet her man and how he is now refusing to accept responsibility of their son that he helped to create. She says he's been playing games, with her regarding getting the DNA test, and her son looks just like him. She's also saying that the stepmom has been trying to help her to get the DNA test. And, she has sent me receipts, numerous receipts. I told you guys, and you guys know I'm very credible. I do not just post anyone on my platform. I need to see receipts and proof. And I have those receipts in a very safe place. And I did show you guys that in my other video, some of the receipts. So she also shows receipts here in this video. She shows. And guys, she had some advice for Chrisean. She said that, the man that Chrisean is with, he's a young, thirsty thug, willing to do anything for money. We saw that with the arrest that I showed you guys where he robbed the 7-Eleven with his friends. I mean, they don't really have that much money in the cash register. So he probably didn't get very much. But she's saying that he will do anything for money, young, thirsty thug. And I did tell her to be honest in this interview here. So she is telling us that tea about Chrisean's new man. Chrisean calls him 3 or she calls him 33 or whatever. I was told that he goes by the name Baby Chief or Little Chief, something like that. That's his street name. He's not a rapper. He's just a regular guy, gang member guy. And I told you guys that Chrisean had unfollowed him in a previous video. And I have some information that she did unfollow him, but that they are actually still together. So here is Cuban telling her story. So guys, check this out.
My name is Cuban and I am Darian's second baby brother. I met Darian in 2022 on Instagram. I live in Los Angeles, California. I am from Stockton, California. I've been back and forth to Los Angeles since I was 18 years old. Me and Darian used to just kick it and smoke and stuff and just hang out. One time he had took me to this little nice view, I think it was in his hood or something. You can see the whole downtown LA. It was really nice. And then boom, I got pregnant. The day I got pregnant, November 12th, I got messages to prove that. I got my conception calendar. I got a lot of proof and I'm very, I know that this is my baby daddy. This is not a mistake. He's been running from my DNA test for 2 years now. He proceeds to bother me, text me, him and his baby mother. He sees my baby sometimes, but he always asks for pictures of my baby and then blocks me and stuff off of weird ass accounts. He always comes and sees my baby when I am in Los Angeles. He texts me knowing I'm in Los Angeles, probably see me or something with my baby. And he'll know I'm out there. He'll text me, link with me, and then over time I just started realizing probably after the second link, I just started realizing this is not about the baby. Darian wants me to be under him how Imani is under him. She's such a yes life is way too short. There's big major events going on in my life and whoever else's. I'm not just gonna keep sitting around being quiet. I don't have one address for Darian. I don't even know. I don't have one address for him. I can't get into no type of contact with him. Like, only when he wanna contact me. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, the courts can't find him, nothing, but you wanna be popping up on my Instagram. Thinking you cute. No. It's a no for me. I'm sorry. So that's why I contacted Lola. Yes, to give his family a chance to know about my baby and if they interested in being there for my baby or being a part of my baby's life at all. If not, so be it. But, and give him one last chance to, if you want to be a dad or not, since you're famous now, do you want to be a dad or not? You know? Like, I'm over it. And if not, if you don't want to be a dad, you know, you can't be mad at anything that come after that. You know, that's for me and me only. But yeah, I just had to. My baby was smiling in his sleep. Okay? He's smiling in his sleep. I just had to let this be known for my baby. That was my whole purpose of this. I don't give a money. I don't give a fuck about Chrisean. I don't give a fuck about.
So in this part, she talks about finding out she's pregnant, and you know, she got some advice for Chrisean in this part here.
So, boom, the baby mama finds out. He wants me to get an abortion. It was already way too late. Like, my family was already buying stuff for my baby. I think I was like a month away from knowing if I was having a boy or a girl. So I was like 4 or 5 months, like literally, like what the hell. So some of his homeboys know about me and about this whole situation. Daryl had went on live and like tried to like slander my name and stuff before I had my baby. And then how I found out his name, his actual name, because I didn't even know his name, I'm gonna be honest. I never knew him by no 3, by no Little Chief, by no none of that. I just knew him by maybe something. I forgot exactly what it was, but I didn't know this boy's name. I didn't know nothing. He called me from jail one time. Like, I was like 2 months away from having my baby in Stockton. He called me from jail, telling me all these dreams, like he's gonna come and be a dad and all this other stuff. And he wanted me to send, he always wants me to send like pictures of my baby and stuff. Like, he pops up every now and then. He always wants me to send pictures of my baby and stuff. And then like he'll go for like, he'll pop up, text me from a random ass, weird ass account that he done made newly, acting like he was gonna take a DNA test. Boom. Week later, disappear, goes. Me and Imani, his first baby mama, we're always getting into it. Like, always. Like, she's always texting me about something. Always telling me to go find my baby dad, watching me on TikTok. Like, the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay? I'm just sick and tired. I'm to my point. I'm very much to my point. And I just think it's very distasteful, you know? I don't feel like I'm not really, like I said, I don't really care about him being with Chrisean. I don't really care about that part of the situation, but I should and do advise Chrisean to just, like, you know, watch her back. He's a young thug, you know? He's a young thug. Young, thirsty thug, willing to do anything for money. But I think she definitely should just stay on her toes and watch her back. He's not nobody to glorify or to even, you know, really be a fan of. He's pretty much bottom of the barrel. I mean, I think she went as low as she could get, you know? I mean, the lowest, she was better off picking up a bum off the street. Like, that's next, you know? That's the lowest. But yeah, he's no good. He doesn't claim his son. My baby boy looks just like him. He's so handsome, looks just like him. I just wanted to take this opportunity to give his family a chance, and anybody else a chance, even himself. If he wanted to, he could be in his son's life. I don't really have a specific way I want this to turn out or anything like that. I would like my son's other side of his family to like get involved with my son though. Hopefully his dad. Hopefully I can get a DNA test and he'll stop running. But one thing about it, tickets for surgery, my son will know that his mom did everything to, make life as perfect as I could for him. So that's just that, Chrisean definitely should be careful. He's not a good person. He will get you pregnant and leave you and tell you to keep the baby. Be careful. Watch your back.
Okay, and then in this part, she is talking about Imani, who is the first baby mama. And Imani was telling her how, him being with Chrisean is a PR stunt.
Also told by Imani that this was a PR stunt. Also told by Imani that this was a PR stunt. That her and Marion are still together and all that good stuff. But she always tells me that, so that could be the truth or a lie. But Lola has that too also.
So I'm just going to read it here just in case some of you missed it. This is DM between Imani and Cuban. So we have here Imani saying, girl, yeah, it's all for money because, keeps sending me money. So 33 or whatever you want to call him keeps sending her money. And Imani here is saying that the ish is fake. So these two baby mamas have been talking.
After things start getting a little out there with me and my child, Darian did make his baby mama delete her Instagram. That was verified by his mother. Then it's like, how are you just like popping it on Instagram, like big popping it on Instagram, and you're a whole Debbie? Like something like that just doesn't sit right in my soul, I just can't stomach stuff like that. So yeah, I came to Lola with the tea. You other mothers, y'all got pissed. Lola got the tea for real, the facts, with the printer and all. Like, she got the whole package, I promise you. He just needs to come be a dad, bro. Nobody said you gotta play house. Be with your wife, stay with your family. Either way, doesn't bother me, but you're not gonna ignore my baby boo.
All right, so Cuban had a few more things to say, and I just wanted to say thank you to Cuban for trusting me with her tea. There was no payment for this tea, no payment for this interview. She didn't ask me for a cent, and I don't pay for interviews. Actually, I don't even do interviews, so I don't pay for interviews. So this is just something that is pure for her. She just wants, to get the word out. She wants to be heard. I'm letting my platform for her to be heard. That's it. That's all. And on top of that, she wants to give Chrisean a little warning, letting her know, what she's getting herself into.
I know Darian's my baby daddy because I have conception calendars. I've done took other DNA tests with no possibilities, but I've took them just in case. 0% chance, like, come take your DNA test and be a dad. Be a dad all the way. How are you gonna 50% be a dad, I don't know. That's just not no real boy stuff. For real. I don't think that's real. I think Chrisean could do way better. She really needs to know her worth. Like, I really think she needs to look her own name up on Google and reevaluate her life. If y'all get married.
All right, guys, you heard what Cuban had to say. She is letting us know who Chrisean is with. She's letting us know about Chrisean's new man, and she is letting us know that, you know, that is her baby daddy. She wants him to take responsibility. She wants her son to know her dad. She wants her son to know his side of the family. She just wants him to take a DNA test and just take responsibility. She did not create this child alone. Everything that was said in this interview, documentary style, story time here is all alleged. But guys, definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.